Your therapy session.
What did you say?
I said, nothing. We're gonna talk about meal prep.
Meal prep today. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I won't lie. I've been slacking a little bit on meal prepping. Welcome to the podcast, guys. That was a backward introduction. But what's
What
up?
have
What
you
do you say?
what have you been slacking with?
Yo, I haven't been taking time every night to like prep my meals ahead of time for next day. So
Every
like,
night.
so I'll give you what I do. So like, there's two meals that I kind of prepped, like lunch and dinner. Like the chicken is marinated, and then rice is made, and then
Yeah.
like I just like mix the chicken and rice, obviously when I have it.
Mm.
Um, but the other meals, like I make my pre-workout shake, post-workout shake, my oatmeal for pre-workout meal, and then my Greek yogurt for nighttime. Nighttime Greek yogurt is fine, but if I don't prep my yogurt, I mean, if I don't prep my oatmeal in the morning and don't prep my shakes, then like in the morning, like I'm all zoned in, but then I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta take extra 15, 20 minutes to like prep that and then have it and then go to the gym instead of just having it ready and I can eat while being in the zone. So when I don't take that 25 minutes at night, making sure everything is kind of ready, I don't like it. So I'm getting back on that.
You still work while you eat?
Uh, depends. So like in the morning oatmeal, I won't like work, but like I'll watch something that's like more education based, right? But then my lunch and dinner will be more like fun shit, like bodybuilding podcast or something. But in the morning is the only time. I feel like yo, my brain's like active, like I want to like learn something.
I just watch straight retarded shit when I eat. Like that's my time to just like I'll do my work when I eat. So okay, time to like turn my brain off and go watch like random like cooking YouTube videos.
Yeah, whatever everyone likes. Yeah. What do you watch, Manraj? Do you watch anything? Well, I know you eat in the
No, I
dark, right?
can't. I can't really say what I watch, yo. I
Okay.
watch. You know those videos where those guys are like slapping other people.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
The files. I watch those
Yeah.
videos.
Yo, you see that bearded guy slap Larry Reveals?
Oh, I think I saw that.
Yeah.
And like
Those
he
fake-
fucking
That guy like flinched when Larry Wheels hit him, and then this guy just backed the shit out of him.
yeah.
We should go to that, yo. Power slap in Vegas.
Oh hi.
Yo,
That
what?
seems so unnecessary.
Yeah, well, meal prep's unnecessary. Everything's unnecessary. It's just fun.
What? What?
Like to
What
see
the
people
hell?
slap each other.
Yeah.
Manraj, you meal prep?
Never, bro. I've never meal prepped in my life.
You just eat like Greek yogurt, right?
No, yo, I just eat. I'll have rice, but I don't really meal prep that ahead of time. I just cook everything fresh. Like I have a weird phobia with food, bro. Extremely weird phobia with food. I
Wait,
can't.
so you make rice every single time you eat it?
Of course.
Like you turn the rice, you put the rice in, you turn the rice cooker on, you wait for it to
Oh,
thing, and
I don't have. No, I don't make it in a rice cooker. I make it in a pan with like
Do
olive
you
oil.
make it or like someone else
single
has it?
day.
Yeah, my
Oh my
mom make
God.
it. My grandma, I make it. Yeah, every day.
I guess, but there's a lot of
I
people
have
that
a
eat
very
rice.
weird phobia with food, bro.
There's a lot of people that eat rice in your house, right?
No, no one.
No one eats rice?
Except for me, no.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I have a very weird
So
phobia
you
with
make,
food,
but
bro.
say for example, like most people, they will say they don't have time to make food every day because they're like we're lucky enough in terms of where we work. You're working from home, right? In most cases.
Bro, I was
So,
working like 80 hours a week, 90 hours at a gym, and I was still making food.
Every single meal?
Yeah.
but like, yo, okay,
What
let's
the
let's
How
take a
hard
step
is it to
back.
make
Yo,
rice?
let's take a step back here. Manraj, break us down and what your meals look like.
Right now or back
Yeah,
then?
right now. You can even back then, whatever you want.
Back then, honestly speaking, I don't remember.
Okay.
If I look at a picture, I could probably pull up a picture of
Right
it.
now. Let's go right now.
Um,
Present moment.
Let me pull it up, bro. Let me pull up the picture, bro. So what I have is in the morning, I'll just have like a shake, and then
Okay.
I'll have cereal. So
Okay.
cereal with
Okay.
protein, and then I'll have peanut butter. And then my
Okay.
second meal, I'll have Greek yogurt with some potatoes.
Okay.
That's like post-workout. And then at
Okay.
night, what I'll have is Greek yogurt and then some rice and some peanut butter.
Okay. So basically what I was getting at, only rice needs to be prepped in this case.
Yeah, and
Everything
like
else is
potatoes too. You
and
just cut it,
potatoes. Yeah.
season it, put it in the air fryer. Just fucking.
Yeah. So context wise, I don't like I would eat the same shit. Like that kind of thing makes sense. Most people probably need more flavor, right? And they probably need more variety in their diet, right? That's why meal prep becomes a little bit more important per se. That's why I was just bringing the context for your scenario, right? It's like, yo, you don't really care that much about food, right?
Yeah, but yo, I think like when people cook food, or I've seen them like on their phones so much, bro, and they slow down the process so much. Like if
Hmm.
they just put their phone away, just quickly cut everything, put it 2 minutes, like it'll be
Yeah,
good,
it's pretty
right?
quick.
But they're on their phone. Like, bro, how many people do you know that are like, I have to find the right video before I get into cooking?
Oh, or like for the recipe?
Yeah, like they'll try to find a good video to watch while
Yeah.
they're cooking on YouTube or like Netflix, or
Okay.
while they're eating food.
Yeah, my
Like
sister does that.
yeah,
Yeah, she.
their food's literally hot. It's like cooling down, but they're still on YouTube, like trying to find a good video to watch while eating food.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, bro,
My
just eat
sister.
the food, or just like make the food quick, right?
Yeah, my sister watches what she cooks. Like she has something on her laptop, like on the countertop,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
she's cooking her noodles and like veggies and shit. It smells bomb every time. But yeah,
yeah.
but yeah, this is context where some people like cooking, like it's like more therapeutic. So like making it, yeah, like cags, right? No,
Cooking's
I'm
the
serious, bro.
worst thing to do ever, bro.
Come on.
It is
Yo,
literally the worst thing to do ever, bro. The
what?
biggest waste of time ever.
Why?
How?
The biggest waste of time in life.
How?
Bro, let me
Explain.
explain this, okay? So you
Okay.
look up a recipe, right? You're like this. Oh, you see this recipe, right?
Oh yeah.
Then you're like, you're fucking cutting onions, right?
Yeah.
Cutting this stupid shit. You're cutting that. Takes you an hour to make this like meal.
Okay.
And then you eat it within like 5 minutes, 6 minutes.
Okay.
That's why you meal prep. So that you take
That is
when
literally the
you make
worst thing to do
when you
ever.
make 5, 6 meals.
Before you get into meal prep, Kag, so like, Manraj, that's the analogy of life, yeah. You do all this work and then you get this reward at the end for like second.
Guy just went full philosophy mode.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah,
That's
I'm about to say, I was about to say, bro, it's not that deep.
but no, for that person cooking, that's how deep it is.
I'm
In
saying
most,
it's just the biggest waste of time. So like, yo, my cousin, right? Like when this guy, you guys know him. You guys know my cousin, right?
yeah, yeah, I know
This
of
guy
your
was
cousin.
prepping
Yeah,
3 meals a day, bro. He was wasting 3 hours, 3.5, 4 hours, eating like prepping the meal, then eating the meal, then washing the dishes. Bro, it's mental, bro.
yeah.
That's why you meal prep, yo.
That's why
Huh?
meal prepping ahead of time. That's what we'll talk about.
But here's the thing. So people meal prep, but yo, that food's fucking nasty, bro. That shit's been in the fridge 6 days long, 5 days long. Oh man.
Bro, I think I've eaten food in the fridge for like 10 days.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
Bro, I
what
went to my dad
the
marinated chicken.
hell?
My dad
Bro,
marinated
if
chicken on a
something's in the
Thursday.
fridge
Yeah.
longer than 2 minutes, or even no, if something goes in the fridge and the fridge door closes, I don't even eat it.
Oh my god.
I don't even eat it. Bro, I have some weird food phobia. I don't even eat that shit. No. That's mental, bro. I only eat it like if it's cooked fresh.
That's fucked.
Bro, you know what's so nasty? This is so off topic. You know when you put pasta, you know when you put pasta in like a Tupperware container and it's in like the fridge, right? And then you take it out and it's molded to that.
Too.
It's all frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking disgusting.
Just heat it up, bro. Go back to
No,
normal.
that's just mental. No, I can't eat that. No.
Okay, but that's you. Majority of people eat food that's left in their fridge for 3 to 4 or 5 days.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Totally fine. I think 5 days is like the FDA thing for like most foods.
Yeah.
5, 6 days.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
personal experience, I've eaten food up to 10 days, no problem.
Oh, that's mental.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You gotta do what you gotta do. But yo, there's certain foods like if you have chicken, like you're not gonna make fresh chicken every day. That takes a minute, bro. Like yo,
No,
imagine,
I
yo,
love
it takes a minute. Yo, but like you gotta cut it and you gotta like spice it, marinate it, and then you gotta cook it or air fry it. It's like a solid 45-minute process if you did it every day.
That's why if you meal prep, you can do the same thing that you would do that same 45 minutes. Maybe you add 10 more minutes, but
Yeah.
you do it for 4, 5, 6 meals.
Yeah.
All you have to do is heat it up or air fry it or whatever. And you get more bang for your buck. That's why meal prep is so valuable, I think.
Yo,
you.
so say if someone is not Manraj, right? Kegs.
Can I just say one thing,
Yeah.
bro?
Okay, go ahead, bro.
You know what's so weird? How people like they'll complain about like the taste of the food, right?
Yeah.
Then they'll meal prep and eat it like 6 days later. While it's been in the fridge.
What if it tastes good still?
Oh, that's fucking
But yeah, you haven't done it. You haven't meal prep and
I
ate
have.
food at really? You
I
said
bro,
you've been cooking fresh since fucking good life.
yeah. But like I've tried it once, like rice, like three
Once?
days in the-
Imagine your client came in and he's like, bro, don't give me this 5-day split you're gonna give me. I've tried that once. That doesn't work for me.
No,
Literally.
well, I've done it like obviously I haven't done it once and I was like, oh my God, right? I've done it like 2, 3 times. That shit tastes disgusting, bro.
What
No,
did you
bro.
prep? Did you prep yogurt?
No, like rice or whatever, like pasta, right?
Okay.
That type of
Yeah.
stuff. Nah, bro.
Yeah. I thought you don't care about taste, bro.
I don't, and it's disgusting to me. So that's what I'm saying. I don't even care about taste. So people that care about taste, how
Yeah.
does it find it good?
Because they make it good. You probably didn't cook it good
But
enough.
that's what I'm. But
It's
You
if
probably
scary.
didn't make it
if
good
they
enough.
do care about taste, why don't they
It's
just cook
scary.
it fresh?
Because they don't have time for
Tastes
it.
better.
They don't have time.
Yo, you can still make things taste good even if it's 4 or 5 days later on.
Yeah.
It's just how you're making it. Skill issue. That's what we're
The
trying to
skill,
fix.
yeah. It's a
Our parents
skill
No,
don't
it's,
have
issue.
it's
skill
not a
here.
skill issue, bro. I'm not saying I'm
Yeah.
a professional chef or anything. No, that's mental. I just find it weird how people complain about like the taste, but the taste will always be the best when you like cook it fresh.
Bro, some foods, like I don't know if you like I don't know if you have kebabs, like chicken kebabs. Bro, the first day they're like nice, whatever, moist and like taste okay. But the next day, after they've been in the fridge, bro, they taste even better. With chutney, cold kebabs is retarded. It tastes so good. I don't know what it is, and even like leftover pizza, it tastes bomb the next day.
Oh my God, bro.
Pretty
Bro,
gas.
No
bro,
way
I'm
you
not.
just said
Yo,
that.
this might be a
No
preference
way
thing,
you just
Manraj.
said. No way you just said.
Bro,
Wait. You're saying, wait, if you get pizza, right from the shop,
yeah,
and then you eat it like fresh,
yeah,
bro, like fresh.
yeah.
You're
It's
saying
good.
That's great. Yeah,
leftover tastes better than that?
yeah. Sometimes.
Yo, delete me. Yo, block me, bro. Block
Delete it.
me. Yo, just delete the whole thing.
The Yo, again, this is context. This is preference, right? You prefer fresh food. We prefer organized food.
There's certain foods that if you prep it, that can be better when you reheat it. But there's certain foods like Manraj said, like pasta is a very easy one to if you make
Yeah,
and put in the fridge. That's something like 3 or 4 days, like it's not
yeah,
gonna be as good. But there's like rice will hold up really well in the fridge. Like a lot of
yeah.
proteins, tortillas and stuff will hold up really well in the fridge.
Yeah.
So you also have to figure out what foods kind of work best for that too.
Mm. And just find timing. Like I find 3 days max or 4 days is pretty good for me. But then like sometimes obviously end up whatever, not having time or whatever and having the same leftover stuff or the chicken that's marinated for like 5, 6 days. But like 3 days is usually for me, it's like that I taste the food tastes good. I'm consistently having it. So okay, let's get into okay, how can someone say someone's busy and they don't have time to meal prep every day, or they're struggling to get all their meals in, right? Like unlike Manraj, because he's fucking gangster. Um, what can they start? What can they start doing to start getting their meals in consistently? What's the first step?
I'd say biggest thing most people struggle with is getting their protein in.
Okay.
So just start prepping, learn learn to start prepping protein sources, right?
Okay.
So instead of thinking, oh, what meal am I gonna make? Think about what protein am I gonna have this week, right? That's
Okay.
what I
Sick.
tell a lot of my clients. It's like pick 1 to 2 protein sources that you really like
Nice.
and start cooking that, right? And that way, so for myself for this week, I bought this big like steak thing. I just made a bunch of steak. It's sitting in my fridge. I've been eating it for the past like 5 days,
All
right?
right.
Next week it might be chicken. The week after it might be shrimp or it might be tofu or whatever it is, right? So just get like 1 to 2, maybe 3 protein sources and
Yeah.
learn how to make it and make it in batch.
Okay.
Just make 1 meal's worth, make 3, 4, 5, 6 meals worth.
Okay.
That's the first thing I'd say to someone is like learn
So
to make
for
protein that tastes good.
before that thing, I guess the person should know what kind of foods they want to eat and what foods they need to prep. So I guess in this case, protein sources would be the things you already mentioned. So having, yeah, okay, protein first, and then what second?
Protein, and then after that, you need some sort of carb, right?
Okay,
So typically with that, I'll be like either go with the rice or have like tortillas ready,
yeah,
or you like potatoes, or you could do like frozen veggies too, right? Or
okay,
even veggies, because that
okay,
could be a carb source as well.
okay.
But yeah, if you're going into a meal prep, it's like what's my protein? What's my carb?
And you do this once a week?
I typically do it twice a week because I'm kind of on the same wavelength as you, where I was like, I'll prep food twice. Like I like food for 3, 4 days. So I'll do
Sick.
a Sunday, and then typically I have time on a Thursday to get a second batch done for the weekend. And
Sick.
that way for my weekend too, if I know I'm gonna go out, have meals and stuff, I'm probably not gonna make as much food because I know some of those meals are gonna be a little bit more variable. So I typically for most people pick 2 days of the week because
Sick.
I find when people pick one and they try to make 7 meals, if they make it taste like shit, one, you have to eat that meal for 7 days.
Yeah.
At the beginning, when you're learning how to cook, or if you're not very good at cooking, your food isn't going to taste the best, right? So you're
Yeah.
gonna have to hold that for 7 days. So 2 days is typically pretty good. 3 to 4 portions, I would say.
So 2 days, take 60 minutes both days, and prep a protein, carb, and a veggie source. You can
Exactly.
even mix them all together. I have one guy who does mixes the chicken and then lentil pasta and veggies, and he mixes it all in one thing, big ass stir fry. And he just breaks it up in like 4 meals and just
Yeah.
has it 4 days in a row. And then he repeats with another meat source, like you said, after the fourth day.
One
So
thing I'll do to sort of keep things sort of as a like changed up so it's not the same meal, I'll
yeah,
do one big protein source and I'll have two different carb sources.
I was
So
sick.
for this week, I made rice yesterday, but the Sunday I had tortillas. So those
Okay,
are my carb sources. So I still had the same steak meal, for example, still the same protein.
yeah,
After 3, 4 days in, I was having like a steak wrap for the first 3, 4 days, and I got tired
okay,
of it. So I was like, let me just make rice, and I'll have the same steak with the rice. So that
fire.
way, it's a little bit different for me. It tastes a little bit different. Um, Another big tip to sort of keep things fresh is find 2 to 3 different types of way to marinate or season your protein,
Mm,
uh, to keep it interesting, right? Because that's where the flavor is gonna come from, right?
yeah,
So if you go to any grocery store, if you go to a bulk barn or like a bulk store, they have so many different types of seasonings. They'll have like
yeah,
tandoori, or they'll have like Greek, or they'll have like shawarma seasoning, whatever, right? I would start there. I would go to bulk barn, get like 3 different seasonings, and that way you can have the same protein source, but you get taste 3 different ways because you're using 3 different seasonings, right? So it's not like every day you're eating the same chicken and rice. One day it could be like shawarma flavored, other day it could be tandoori flavored, right? So I would have those, and once you get good at making the chicken or making your tofu or whatever it is, then you can start playing around with different seasonings as well to keep things fresh. Because I find that's when people kind of make the same things over and over again, and they
yeah.
get tired of it, and then they fall off because things get boring and bland. So seasoning is always going to be your best friend.
Do you change the season based on the season of the year, or bad,
Uh,
bad joke, bad.
I'm not that advanced yet.
Okay, so say like you got these 2, 3 meals, 2 meals every day that are set in stone. You know for a fact you're having these 2 meals. The lunch and dinner are set because you prep them every 3 to 4 days, right? What about the meals around them? Like, do you prep them in advance too?
Like you mean like breakfast and my snacks and
Like
stuff?
breakfast, snack, yeah, shakes, whatever.
So breakfast, you could do the oats play where you kind of prep it overnight.
Okay.
I like eggs for breakfast, and I find that's one of the
Yeah.
fastest foods that you can kind of make.
Hmm.
Uh, so I'll just rip 2 eggs, rip some toast, and that's a good sort of thing. So like have a meal. Once you have the meals that you're kind of prepping for the week, maybe have 2 to 3 meals that you know how to prep within 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So find some really, really quick and easy meals.
Yeah.
So when you know you're really hungry, you can just go and make those. So that would be the next thing. It's like have your prep meals, but have some sort of plan B meals essentially as well, if you want to call it that, that you know how to make really, really fast,
Yeah.
that doesn't take much of your time.
Fire. I do for plan B, I have Uncle Ben's rice. And I just kind of put that in the microwave, put it in a bowl, and like frozen veggies, just put it in like bowl, microwave it, and then usually there's some marinated chicken at home. Or like before I used to do this in university, get those cooked chicken, like they're in little tenders,
Mhm.
not the crispy ones, grilled ones. You can just put them in the air fryer or microwave till they're already cooked. Mix them with rice and chicken, rice and veggies. Done. So those are simple. But yeah, my go-to meals outside the main 2 meals, that I find are easier to meal prep, or like on a daily basis, because I try at least. I've been again at the start I was saying I've been slacking a little bit, but try taking 20, 30 minutes at night, almost like a winding down thing where I'll just like make like an oatmeal for the next morning, and then I have this egg boiler machine. So I'm mad lazy. So the machine basically you put the water in, eggs in, and it boils the eggs for you. And it'll just make like a noise when the eggs are boiled. So like I boil them at night too. And then in the morning the oats are ready, the eggs are there, and I just obviously make some bread in the air fryer for 5 minutes. Take a fruit out, and fruits are really easy because they're obviously made. And then the last snack usually is Greek yogurt, like Manraj was saying, and that's fairly easy. You take a bowl of Greek yogurt, berries, almond butter. But yeah, those are my three go-to meals too. The oats, eggs, Greek yogurt. But the oats I have to kind of prep at nighttime. They're pretty quick in the morning too. It's not like it take long, but
I was
I just
about to
like
say how long you prep these oats for.
Yeah, what
yeah.
do you do with oats?
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, I have to do it at night."
But I like it. I like them cold, though. I don't like them warm. So like, and when they're warm, like they taste like it's like too sweet in the morning,
Do you
right?
like do you like boil your oats or you're
No,
using
no,
the
I
instant milk,
microwave.
right?
I microwave them.
Oh damn.
I microwave my oats.
I used to just take the instant oats and just put milk in and it would be good.
I used to microwave my oats too.
Yeah, I
I
just put
didn't
water in them and then oats. Yeah,
And the pack, right? Or which one do you use?
I have like the Quaker from
Yeah.
Costco. But yeah, those are my usually my go-to meal. And I actually the shakes too. So like at one point now I'm trying to get back to this now, but like I used to get the best pumps when I did a pre-workout shake, right? The shake would include like obviously a pre-workout, salt and like electrolytes. And then intra-workout would have like carbolin, vitamin C, and some salt. And then post-workout would have creatine and whey. So I would make those three shakes, eggs, and oatmeal in those 25 minutes at night. So then I'm ready to go in the morning. So that was like every night 20 minute.
You're meal prepping a protein shake?
Yeah, but like yo, like
Like you're meal prepping a
but
protein
yo,
shake
I'm
into a
telling you, bro,
carb shake.
it sounds really like low. It sounds like really little things. But like sometimes when I don't have it prep, like I'll be like, fuck, whatever, I don't have it, and I'll end up getting like a Fairlife from a convenience store. Like it's actually fried. If I don't prep it, because I'm like, yo, I just
Just
whatever
go-
running, huh?
Why don't you just go home and drink it?
I know, but like I want to drink it on the way back home. It's like 25-minute drive, bro. I'm missing the anabolic window. But and the intra workout put like all those things like they because like I want to when I'm in the mornings I want to keep it for like less thinking outside of whatever I'm doing work wise. So like I don't want to be like, oh fuck, I gotta make this now. So that was a decision fatigue. Like you want to know exactly what you're wearing, you know exactly what you're doing that day, whatever. I don't want to think about, okay, I gotta make my shake, my oats, whatever now. At least that's how I work. I feel like I'm the most on point when all that shit's already ready to go. And I just work, have the meal, then go to the gym, have whatever meals are already ready, and just focus on like the brain stuff, you know. But that's how I work.
Couple things with meal prep as well to make that process less tedious.
Yeah,
Uh, Use the oven or the barbecue because those are ways to cook where you don't have to
yeah,
stand and watch over it the entire time. So people think, oh, meal prep means I have to stand and watch over the food. If you ever put food in the oven, just set the timer 20 minutes. That's 20 minutes you can be washing your dishes. That's 20 minutes you can be putting stuff away. That's 20 minutes you can be prepping your carb source. That's 20 minutes that you can do other stuff, right? So I think barbecue, slow cooker, pressure
air
cooker,
fryer.
air fryer, or oven. Like learn to use those things when you're first starting to meal prep, because then you just have to do the original prep work. You put it in, and then you have time to do other stuff. Whereas if you're like doing something on like the stove, you kind of
Yeah,
have to constantly watch over it.
yeah,
Um, so that also buys you more time. So you have more like active. So we call it like active cooking time and inactive cooking time. You want to find recipes that have more inactive cooking time so you can do other shit,
yeah,
right? That's where like you could prep your shake or whatever while everything else is cooking
exactly. Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah,
oven or whatever. So it's more hands off.
yeah,
Another thing to make this process easier too is get all your ingredients or whatever you're gonna make and put it out in front of you instead of finding and grabbing stuff as you're cooking. Because I
yeah,
find people are doing that, they're a lot more disorganized. It's gonna make things go by a lot slower
yeah,
because you know what to grab or if you're grabbing random stuff here and there. And then three, you're also more likely to make mistakes as well and make your food taste like shit. So just have all your ingredients. Be like, yo, this is what I'm gonna put in my chicken. It's gonna be chicken and potatoes or whatever. Have all the stuff there, and then you can kind of bang it out as you have it instead of like making the chicken. Like, oh shit, I have to make the potatoes. Going like trying to find the potatoes, trying to find this seasoning or that seasoning or oil or whatever. Right. So have everything ready. and then just bang it out, and that process will be a lot faster as well.
I like it. Yeah.
Those are two big tips.
Big tips. You're gonna do reoccurring grocery runs every 2 weeks. That's what I do.
What do you mean?
What's
Like,
that?
like have them like sometimes you forget like groceries. Like you don't want to be like everything is empty in the house. Like
Gags does not understand. I don't
like
understand.
most people end up being like, oh shit, okay, I'm just gonna tap takeout because I ran out of rice or ran out of chicken, right? But like if you have the reoccurring grocery runs, like you won't not gonna run out.
I'm pretty bad with that stuff.
Yeah, that's what you need it, bro.
Facts.
Most
I'll just
people wait for that to happen so they can buy shit from outside. Oh, I ran out of food. It's like a fucking bucket in your calendar.
oh damn, smart guy.
Book it in your calendar,
I
grocery.
booked my reoccurring supplement, but I had to just do that recently. I kept like running out of all supplements, like eggs, not eggs, protein and like creatine. And like I was like shit, and I just like forget to buy it. I'm like, oh fuck, I haven't been taking creatine for like 7 days now.
Just buy everything at once.
I do. I buy everything I want, but then like when you run out everything at once.
Did you see my Black Friday thing? I bought like all those
Oh,
supplements.
yeah, you're wild.
Gags, on Black Friday, I bought like 16 tubs of like pre-workout, bro. I mean, 16 tubs of like protein
Crazy.
Yeah, I usually get like
and like 2
20.
grand on supplements. Just like everything was buy one get one off, up to 50% off.
How long does
Yeah.
that last?
Bro, it's gonna last probably till August.
And you
You
got
bought it
Black Friday.
last year?
I bought it last year, like November, bro.
That's pretty good.
I bought like 16, 17 tubs of like protein. I bought like 4 or 5 buckets of creatine. I bought like 6, 7 pre-workouts. I bought like 4 or 5 carbolins.
It's fire.
You know how many shakers they gave me? They gave me like 7, 8 shakers. I
Of
spent like
course, man.
fucking $1,900, $2,000.
But yeah,
That's
that's such a weird business model for supplement stores. Like, why wouldn't people do that? Like, they would do that, and they're never coming back now.
But literally,
And they
I
probably
never come
margin
back, bro.
margin isn't that great. Like these supplement stores, when you're on Black Friday,
Yeah,
it's like there's nothing. There's no margin.
yeah. That's what
But
I do. I just fucking rip it all at once.
yeah,
I'm
meal prep.
I'm
That's a
I'm
meal prep hack
meal
too.
prepping my supplements.
Yeah, meal prep with supplements. Well, that's another thing, yeah. If you want to like not meal prep stuff, just take a bunch of supplements.
just take steroids. And you
Just,
don't
yeah.
meal prep.
Or you can get a meal prep service.
That's just
You
such a
should do
waste.
that. I have a
Yeah,
couple people that do that. They find it
yeah,
really helpful.
yeah, bro. It's like you're spending the same amount of eating out. Like end up getting a burrito fucking every day.
Literally, yo, if you go out
Just
and grab a meal and you want it to be high protein or whatever, you're gonna spend $20
yeah,
to doubling up the protein or
easy.
whatever.
17
You
bucks.
might as well get a meal prep service and pay the same money and get something that's actually catered to your goals.
I think it would actually be cheaper, no? It would be like 11, 12 bucks.
Yeah, it will be. Factor meals, I think like 12
Yeah,
$12.
factor. My
Damn,
client
eh?
is factor,
Yeah.
yeah. Rather
Okay.
than
Is that all the meal prep tips?
I ran out of tips, yeah.
That's too much.
Yeah.
I can't give out too much sauce in one video. Though.
Yeah. Well, that was good. Yeah, people keep it simple. So people prep a protein, carb, veggie, twice a week, 60 minutes, and just run that for a bit. That's it. Don't think about all the other shit I said about the shakes, oatmeal shit. Like forget that. Just prep what Kag said. 2 meals, two
And then
times a week.
have a couple Plan B meals and you're chilling.
Then chilling. Just do that. Just do that. That's it.
Or you could just go like 3 meals, all low prep time. That's what I do.
Bro, I feel like I save more time cooking than you if you're doing 3 low prep times like that.
But I cook 12 minutes a day, bro. Probably
12
8 minutes a day.
Yo, because you're only cooking rice and potatoes. It's like you put it on, you leave,
Yeah,
and you just
exactly.
come back. It's done. So there's
Exactly.
not. That's what me get. You're not cooking much. If you cook chicken and like
Bro, you do like
vegetables,
1 kilogram of Greek yogurt a day. That's nuts. My digestive system wouldn't be able to handle that.
How
yeah.
much?
Like if you cook chicken and veggies, bro, that would take you more time every day. And if you
100%.
cared more about taste every day, it would take you long. Because most people care about taste, and most people eat like some sort of other source, right? Like
Right.
chicken, veggie, paneer, or something, or chole, rajma. So okay,
Hope you guys got some value. Let us know what you learned.
yes, sir. Bless.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay, bless. Guys, apply, execute. Thumbs up. Wow, beautiful thumb, bro.
This
That's
guy's
crazy.
thumb muscles D's.
Fuck
How
is
the fuck did you get
that? What
that?
the fuck?
All the diesel protein, bro.
What the hell?
Look
I
at
have nothing.
that. Look at that muscle, baby.
God
Yeah,
damn.
mine's there too,
I
bro.
put a dumbbell here and then I do this,
I got one too.
ripping the
You should
thumb.
do thumb wrestling at Freebird.
This should be the thumbnail, yo.
Turn this shit off.